What's new? What's happening? What's fun? It's Holly Giangreco and Michael Cardamone with Live on Lakeside.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Live on Lakeside. Today's Friday, August 14th. I'm Michael Cardamone. Well, the reason why Holly's not here today, we have a special show for you. We're out in beautiful Hudson, Ohio today at the LeafFilter headquarters. We're talking a lot. We're not just talking gutter protection. We are talking about this incredible NASCAR, the LeafFilter NASCAR, the driver Blake Koch, and the owner of this incredible organization, Matt Kaulig. It's a show you won't want to miss.
Good afternoon, I'm Will Ewick. Here's what's making news. State safety officials examine the
Another good chance of thunderstorms on Monday. Now more Live on Lakeside with Michael.
Well, whether you're a NASCAR fan or not, today is a big deal. We are joined by one of their own. It's right there, Blake Koch, and he's with the LeafFilter car right here. Blake, thank you so much for joining us here on Live on Lakeside.
Yeah, it's awesome to be here at the corporate headquarters and talking with you guys. It's awesome.
All right, now, listen, I've always been interested in NASCAR and how you get involved in NASCAR. Did you start at an early age getting into cars and driving real fast?
I mean, I grew up racing dirt bikes, and I transitioned to cars when I was pretty late in life. When I was 20 years old. And when I say late in life, that is late compared to the guys that start when they're 4 or 5 years old in go-karts. So it was an awesome transition because these things are a blast to drive, and it takes sponsorship to go fast. And luckily, I have LeafFilter gutter protection as my sponsor, and they're doing very well. So we're going to start going faster and faster.
Yeah, and I don't think many people realize the cost it takes to run an operation like this. So having LeafFilter as a sponsor, is that the most important thing to not only you as a driver, but to your whole team?
It is, man, and having LeafFilter as a sponsor is huge because of how involved they are with the team. There's so many employees here, and they're all into it, and they all write me on Facebook, and they also just show what teamwork can do and how it can grow a company, and that's rubbed off on me and my race team. So we become a better team and work together and know the importance of teamwork and how you can get the job done that way.
In a sense, you become a family.
Yeah.
So when you're not only racing for yourself and for your small team, you're racing for this whole entire organization.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a team sport, but also, like you said, when I come here and I walk in the building and walk in the call center and everybody's yelling and screaming, you can see the hero cards, and I know a lot of them, and it's just awesome. I love it.
And you know, unfortunately there are wrecks in NASCAR. You know, so you have to replace the cars. So that's why you need a company like LeafFilter to, I guess, buy another car or fix the dents.
Both, yeah. Buy another car, fix the dents, and one of the ladies in there has a piece of my wrecked car on the wall in there, and I signed it at Indy. So you know, at least we can get something good out of the crashes.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, it'll be on eBay probably one of these days. All right, how fast have you gone?
Well, they don't have speedometers in these things because it'd probably scare me a little bit, but well over 200 miles an hour, bumper to bumper, pushing each other, and yeah, it gets pretty intense. But we don't have a speedometer, so.
Do you ever get used to this? I mean, is it a rush every time you get into this LeafFilter car?
It is a rush, just because it's what I love to do so much, and I think about it all week of like what line I'm gonna run and hoping to be the fastest one on the track. So every time I strap into this thing and start it up, it's like an incredible rush.
All right, well, you know, a lot of people think that race car drivers aren't athletes, but I tell you what, I bet you if you put them in the side of your car, you'd be like, nah, you'd give them the experience of a lifetime, right?
Oh yeah, it'll wear you out.
Okay, well, you just said once you get into this car, all right, well, first off, where are you racing coming up next?
Racing at Mid-Ohio on Saturday, so over 100 people from LeafFilter will be there. It's going to be awesome. I'm pretty sure I'll have the loudest cheer during driver entry.
I'm sure you will. Well, can you do me a favor? Be a Bo and Luke Duke and try to get into this LeafFilter car, and then while you do that, I mean, is it easy to get into?
For me?
For you. All right, I'll move your water.
Okay.
Blake Koch. And while you do that, what, you going to jump in there?
Oh, I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
You got to commit.
You do have to commit. Boy, that's a tight.
And then you
put on the steering wheel. You better hope that that's on if you're doing 200 miles an hour.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Well, I tell you what, when we come back, we're more with Blake and then the owner of LeafFilter, Matt. We're going to be taking a look inside that really cool truck, something else I always wanted to see. So we will be right back after this commercial break.
This special edition of Live on Lakeside was sponsored by LeafFilter.
Well, we are in front of the command center, I like to call it, with the man who's writing all the checks for everything here, Matt Kaulig, who's the owner of LeafFilter. Matt, thank you so much for joining us in Live on Lakeside.
Well, it's great to be here. I'm glad you guys are here at our corporate office, and I'm looking forward to showing you the hauler and how we transport all the cars from Charlotte to our tracks.
Well, I tell you what, when people see this on TV and they see these haulers, I don't think they even realize what's inside. So do you mind giving us a quick little
Let's
tour?
go. It's
All right.
fascinating. I mean, this is command central for the race teams on race day. I mean, if we walk through the hauler, I mean, they've got everything. Now, you didn't see outside, but all the pit boxes, all of the equipment that they need for the pits and everything is stored here. If we look here, I mean, they've got refrigerators in here, microwaves, monitors. This is where they keep the scoring for the times on the tracks and everything else.
And watching Live on Lakeside Monday through Friday.
That's
12,
right. Well, we actually do that up in the lounge.
Yeah.
So, but they have food out here on race days. Fans can come in sometimes, and different sponsors,
Wow.
and it's really cool. Actually, what you can't see here is the cars. The actual race car that's outside was up top here. So right above us are 2 race cars. Wow. So you pull the race car out, they've got this ramp, and it lowers down, and that's how they get the cars out.
This is almost like your Air Force One.
This is absolutely
Right?
like Air Force One. So we've got the uniforms in here. You know, back here a little bit is a spare engine. We put this in this here. It's where you put the garbage. And brake pads, wheel studs, countersinks, everything you need to race on race day.
So when he pulls off into the pit, I mean, you're just going through everything.
You know,
there.
if something breaks on the car, if something goes wrong, if you have an accident or something, they come back here and they've got everything they need. They've got a spare backup car up top here, all the team radios. There's axles in here. There's a spare engine down below.
A spare engine.
There's a spare engine.
All right. If you don't mind, I would love to take a look
So
at
if
this.
we
How do I
had
do
this,
this?
pull this one.
All right. I'm going to step in front of the There's the spare engine.
There's a spare engine.
Whoa.
So
Is there anything you don't have in
everything
here?
you need? You know, if you're racing in Atlanta, you know, and you're from Charlotte, I mean, they can't run back to the race shop. So.
All right. Well, I think the most important room is where we are right now. This is, I guess, the LeafFilter Lounge. Hey, imagine meeting you here. Well, I mean, look at this. It's leather seating. You've got everything here. So I guess if you want to just kind of relax, you come in here and just kind of chill out, for the lack of a better term.
Yeah, this is where I'm at usually. I have my locker there where I get dressed. We have a TV where I can watch practice, and my crew chief and engineer will be set up in here on computers, and we'll talk about strategy and how practice went, and just debrief and get ready for the race.
And in all honesty, it's more important to mentally prepare for everything here, where it's quiet and kind of away from everything, and you are relaxed in the confinements of your own home, right?
Yeah, and like we talked about how much of a team sport it really is my team will gather up in here and we'll have a team meeting, and Matt will come in and fire the guys up and just tell them how good they're doing and how
You're good at
exciting
that.
it is. He's
You fire
very
me up.
good.
I'm fired up. I'm in the lounge with TVs.
It's all about being motivated.
It
You gotta
is.
win.
Well, I tell you what. Thank you very much, Matt. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about LeafFilter and why you got involved, and then Chris Coonihan will join us to actually talk about the LeafFilter product and how you're actually able to write all the checks. Money
right.
man.
That's
All
right.
right, we'll be right back. We're back with Matt Kaulig, the owner of LeafFilter, along with Blake Koch, who is the driver of the LeafFilter car. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us once again. You know, we haven't even talked about the history of LeafFilter and how it came about.
You know, I started this business in 2005. I actually worked out of my house for 2 years, so 2005 and 2006. And then every year since 2008, we've added 3 offices. So just literally yesterday, we opened our Dallas location. So we've been here in Cleveland, Northeast Ohio, for 11 years. and we've now grown to over a $90 million company that's nationwide, and we've just taken over the whole gutter protection industry, and we're rocking. So it's fun. It's pretty exciting.
I think you are rocking. Actually, I know you're rocking. But how, we've talked about teamwork and family. How important is it for a company morale, whether it's a handful of employees or hundreds of employees?
It's I believe that's the number one. I don't know if it's a cliche to say it's all about the employees and it's all about the people, but it's 100% about the people. Without great people, it's impossible to have a great team. So it's a philosophy that I've always believed in and that we build upon, not only here in Northeast Ohio but nationwide, and we try to mirror our company after like a race team, for instance. We try to just, it's all about morale, it's all about people, and without great people and happy employees and happy people, you just can't make it happen. So we've got some great people.
Yeah, you do, and we will hear from those people in a little bit. Now, which leads me over to Blake. We've been talking about the importance of family, high morale, and teamwork. And there's so many people that work on this car to make sure that this LeafFilter car is running properly. The mechanics, everybody from the mechanics and changing the tires to everybody from the bottom to the top. How important is it for you as a driver to have such a great team behind you?
And it's huge to have a great team that believes in you as a driver, that works together among themselves. And man, you have to have a fast race car, and my guys build me a fast race car every week, and that's also safe. I mean, I hit the wall pretty hard a couple weeks ago and I didn't even hurt. So I mean, they just it's huge just to have a great team behind you. And Matt said that he builds his company like a race team, but we build our race team like LeafFilter. We've learned so much from Matt and how he has grown this business and how he treats his employees. He can walk through here and say the name of almost every single person in there and just knows everybody and knows the importance of having everybody on the same team for the same goal. So it's huge.
So you not only walk the walk, you talk the talk. And I think a lot of people go out there and try to do what you're doing. But the short time that I've been with your employees, the energy here, the looks on their faces, they love being a part of LeafFilter and this organization.
That's right. Well, you've got to, if you're going to go to work every day, you might as well do something you love to do. So everybody loves what they do here. I love what I do. We've got a great product. We've got a great company. We've got a great team. So we've got a great race team, and we're just trying to get better with what we do as a company and what we do as a race team.
Something tells me that's going to happen very soon. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. When we come back, we're talking to Chris Counihan. We're going to actually show you the LeafFilter product. But before we go to break, hey, happy employees, let me hear it from you. Today we've been talking about company, family, team morale, and racing. Well, it's time to talk about the product that makes this all happen. Chris Counihan, you are back. Thank you so much for joining us, Chris.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's talk about the product. Why is LeafFilter the best product out there?
Well, there's three big reasons, Michael. The first one is that nothing but water will ever go in your gutter if we install LeafFilter on your home. The second thing is it does not disturb your roofing shingle. So our product does not void the roofing warranty. And the third thing is our warranty. Our warranty is we offer a lifetime, transferable, no clog, money-back guarantee.
There are a lot of companies out there that say they do what you do. Why LeafFilter?
Boy, from a product standpoint, we were rated the #1 product you could put on your home by several different sources. But from the people that you saw today, I mean, the people you see, the Northeastern Ohioers that work here, that live here, that each and every day go to work and do everything they can to protect your home, that's why you should join LeafFilter or have LeafFilter.
And I'm glad that you said that, because you've been in studio before, and we've talked about the company, it being in Northeast Ohio, witnessing this firsthand. I want to be a part of the LeafFilter team.
Come on.
No, well,
Come on.
Trust me, I don't think you want me on this team. But the warranties and everything else, this product is the best out there. You have to be very, very proud that you are part of the LeafFilter team.
Oh, I'm very proud. Matt Kaulig assembled this team 11 years ago, and we've done nothing but grow. As we mentioned before, the product is the #1 rated product in the country. It's the best thing you put in your home. I personally feel like we have the #1 people in the country as well.
how does the process work? I mean, if someone is interested in this, do you come out to the house and do you give them the measurements and explain how the process does work?
Michael, that's one of the keys to our company's growth is how simple we've done from the first step all the way to the end and the finished product. The first thing you'll do is just pick up the phone, give us a call. Yeah. We'll show up to your home tomorrow on time. The guy will be professional, have an ID badge. He'll come out to your home. He'll inspect your home for free. He'll get on a ladder, take a look, see what kind of problems you have on your home. He'll do a quick 20-minute demonstration just to show you what we have. If you decide to do business with LeafFilter, here's how we do business. We'll come out to your home, we'll professionally clean, realign all your gutters. We're then going to make sure that they don't leak. So if you have any leaks, we're going to fix those with a 50-year silicone. Then we're going to install our LeafFilter. It's installed just like a lid on a box. Nothing but water gets in your home. When the job is done, our factory trained installer is going to ask you to come outside your home, take a look at the project. When you're thrilled, when you're happy, that's when you go ahead and pay us. We ask for no money down whatsoever. We take all the risk, you take none. When you're satisfied, that's when you pay us.
Wow. Well, I'm going to end on that with you, and we're going to finish the show here with Matt Kaulig. Once again, Matt, thank you very much for allowing us to be a part of the LeafFilter team today. Seeing the race car, seeing the employee, seeing the hauler, it's an incredible feeling to be a part of this LeafFilter team today.
Well, and thanks for coming out. I mean, it's been a great experience. It's great for our employees. Again, we've got a great product. You guys are great. So thanks for coming.
All right, and it all starts with family. Your family's here. The LeafFilter family is here. Make sure, oh, guess what? If you're in the market for some gutters, guards?
Yeah. Gutter protection, yeah.
Gutter protection? LeafFilter.com. It's really simple. That's all you have to do. Support this family, support this team, support this company because they're out to support you. Matt, thank you very much. Any parting words?
I couldn't have said it better myself. So great job. Everybody go out, call us, 1-800-290-6106. Go to LeafFilter.com. Let's help protect your gutters.
And tomorrow, go Blake and go Team LeafFilter. Gentlemen, thank you. LeafFilter, thank you very much. Hey, everyone, have a great weekend out there.